the start to another beautiful morning. Going to get organised today and sort out the sheep pen. And always lots of work to be done around this property. Never ends, everyone's waiting for their hay, but I can't give the horses hay, can only do the sheep, so I'm going to try and get these two to come into the lock-up yard here and get myself organised for the day. It's a new thing for him not to be allowed to have hay, but until we work out a hay that his teeth can cope with, especially over the next couple of years, that we're able to pull back the damage that's already been done from the caries disease on his gums and his teeth. Fortunately, because he's only 7, we're hoping that as his teeth erupt and we get on top of the issues, we'll be able to deal with it more effectively. But in the meantime, we've got a lot of work to do today, starting with the sheep. We've got to pull down their pen. It's falling apart anyway, and then we're going to rebuild it over the other side behind the stable, and then the horses can have their paddock as well. But first of all, we've got to seed it and get it going really well, and once we've done that, we can shut the back paddock and keep them out of there and work on the back paddock. So it's going to take some time, but anyway, that's what owning a property is all about. There's work to be done every day. Because I won't give him hay. Can't help that. I'm sorry, fatty boy. I can't help it. I can't help it. The area we're going to expand. It's just been a block off from the horses to the dog. We have to fix it right up for the sheep to give them more room, and also build a shelter in there for them. It's a good area, especially in the winter, because it blocks off the rain and the winds, because we can get some really strong winds through. But I'll expand it out to probably this tree here, and we'll see how we go. I was really enjoying all the grass. She would like to get into my garden, but she's not going to. And she's going to have to make do with this little bit of grass that they've got at the moment. I'll lock them in and out, just depending, to give the grass a bit of a break. But it's the best I can do until I can sort out a new sort of hay situation for them. And they don't seem to be too worried by it all. Also over the other side of my garden, living in hope too. Mind you, that grass is getting really long. I have to get in there today if I get time and clean out all those extra guard. You can see how long the grass is in my garden. It's another job. There's always so much to do. I tell you what, I might be getting older, but I've got to stay fit. If I don't, everything goes to rack and ruin. And every day that we need to go out to do things in town is a day away from doing work around the property. I've been a bit slow this week because the temperatures have been quite high again, and so you can only really do things in the morning or late afternoon, and often in the late afternoon at our age tend to get tired easily, but that's life. Can't do much about age, can you? This is really enjoying the grass. It's how I'd like my paddocks to be, just absolutely covered in grass. I know Kaikou is not the best alternative, but at least it is hardy and the horses enjoy it. So I think I'm just going to do both paddocks with Kaikou, and I'll just supplement them with extra calcium. probably the best I can do at this time. Rambo and Robin are locked in their new pen. Not that happy about it, but not a lot I can do. They're just got to get used to their new surroundings. Their pen is actually twice the size as their old one. And so now I'll let the horses out, I should say. I'm hot and bothered. It's really warmed up. And we'll see if Billy can break in or not. Oh, I've just tied up the gate, trying to Bella-proof it, because she is a pain for getting out of gates. She uses her brute strength to push through, so I'll just double check before I open up the sheep's paddock. Not that there's anything to eat in here, but it just gives them a bit of extra space while I sort out the sheep more. I'll finally be able to use my lock-up pen again, which is good. Not my lock-up pen, my round pen. I've got to fix it up because it's been broken down a fair bit. And here is going to go investigate the rest of his paddock and whack me with his tail. I've got to reseed this whole paddock. It's pretty had it. Paddy girl's going to go and join him. They haven't been in this paddock for a while, so they'll be pretty pleased with themselves. Not that there's anything to eat, but they'll certainly go and investigate it. Bill's heading down the paddock. There they go. We're going to have a lovely time exploring again. They don't seem to be too fussed that I haven't given them any hay today. That's alright, they're going to explore and they've had plenty of green grass. They're going to have a bit of time out for their bellies now anyway. The nosy bugger, he's gone straight down to the corner to have a look down the road, have a bit of eat at the peppermint tree. Lots of work to do still. I'm hot, so I'm going to go inside and have a cup of tea for a while. And we'll take it from there. The sheep are still in their pen, thank God for that. So I really did not feel like chasing them around and trying to stop Billy from chasing them. Bill thinks he's a sheep herding horsey, and he's not adverse to a few nips when it comes to the sheep. He does love to be naughty. But there you go. In his former life as a wild horsey, he saw other animals often as predators, I suppose, and his job was to ward them off. And you know, he's fine most of the time. He just every now and then the devil gets into him, and he likes to do a bit of sheep chasing and nipping. Having a pee down there, marking his territory. Even though he's a gelding, he's very studdy. Oh well, what can you do? Well, the horses are at the far end of the paddock, and they're enjoying having all the extra space again. We've got about 5 acres of land into 2 paddocks, and so they've really lived off the smaller block because we've got that sectioned off as well. Anyway, Bill's managed to find some dregs of hay right down the back there, and happy with himself, but won't be happy much longer once I remove all bits and pieces of hay. I'll have to do it. Horses have found an old pile of hay that one of the local farmers threw over the fence for the sheep. I'm going to go down and have a bit of a look at it, I think. Bill's coming up this way anyway. He's very pleased with himself. All this extra room to run around. Come on, fatty boy. You don't need to get up to any mischief. Bella's hanging back. She thinks I'm going to lock her out of the paddock. Hello. You come to say hello? Yes, you have. It's heading off for a drink, I think. Or he's going looking for the sheep, one or the other. Better go and find out what he's up to. I know that bugger. If he can get into mischief, he will. Yep, he's heading over to the sheep. Going to go and test it out to see if he can break in. Bill's over harassing the sheep already. Can't help himself. Just can't help himself. Billy Bunter, come away from there. You leave those poor old sheepies alone. I'm watching you. Watching you, Billy. You leave those sheepies alone. He just has an obsession with Rambo and Robin. Doesn't care about other people's sheep, but no. Got to harass Rambo and Robin. It's a territorial thing. Fatty boy there thinks he's the boss of the paddock. Can you please leave him alone, Billy? Bella's coming. I can hear her walking up behind me. She stopped to have a drink, I think. Yep. All that walking has made you thirsty, hasn't it, Bells? Oh, you've just noticed the sheep. We're usually nicer to them anyway. Yep, she's going to have a look. She's like, what the hell is over there? She's even on occasion done a bit of sheep chasing herself, but then she is a quarter horse and she's got a lot of cowy instinct in there. But normally she doesn't want to go in for the kill. She just likes the chase, whereas Bill wants to bite them. And she actually likes Rambo. She's not that keen on Robin, but she quite often will go and say hello to Rambo. She's thinking, what is it? What's going on here? Bella? Bella? The flies are bad today. It's because they've got hay in there and greedy girl wants the hay. She doesn't care about the sheep. Hey, fatty girl. You can't get in there. All she cares about is the food, honey. Something new. The sheep have just realised that they're prisoners. Prisoners of the horses, as usual. Bill's going to fluff around looking for a bit of hay to eat. He's a bit pissed off with me because I won't give him any hay. But they've been eating green grass all morning. He doesn't eat his lunch. As you can see, he's not starving. Neither is she. And it's another day in the neighbourhood. And I think I'll go in and do some work on the inside of the house now. I think I've done my lot for the day. Henny Penny's searching for bugs. Patty girl's coming back for a drink or to get in the shade. Meanwhile, Bill and Henny Penny are at it, doing their thing. And Miss Kitty is in the chook pen. You can see she lives a very tough existence, moving from one comfy position to another throughout the day. All these bloody retirees, I tell you. Nobody feels like doing anything on these hot days. Just meandering around. Once you get to a certain age, it's all about R&R. I hear something going on in the background. I better go and check. Eli was having a swim in his pool. What's up, fatty dog? Yes, I heard you bathing. I'll see you in a little while, Bill. I've got things to do inside now. Anyway, if you like our channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. Also, you can turn on notifications. I try to keep it updated as much as possible. And I hope everyone's having a lovely day.